Like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, my next thing is manifestation. I know we always talk about putting the best practice. So my question is manifesting an art form? And if it is, which to me it is, you know what I'm saying? What is your, in the words of P, best practice for manifesting?
You actually said something a couple times, and you said, and I believe in this. But when you speak, and also what you allow to be spoken
Mm,
around you and to you is important.
mm,
So when you start to change how you speak, you have to also be aware and be okay with changing how people speak around you and to you. So people will say things like, and you'll notice this if you listen closely, and after I say this, you'll start to realize I do this sometimes. When I'm speaking to someone, instead of saying you, how people say you when they're talking to a person, but they're talking about someone else, like they'll be like, man, I was at the gas station and this fool was taking all day to move their car and then was on their phone like everybody ain't waiting to get to the pump. And I'm like, man, you could have been moved over there. I'm talking to KC, but I'm saying, man, you could have been moved. This fool holding up everybody. What's wrong with you? I'm saying you, but I'm talking about somebody else. You
right,
following what I'm saying?
right, right.
So what I do, I stop. If I hear myself saying you and I'm talking to you, but I'm talking about somebody else, I say them. If I know their name, I use their name. And when people are talking to me, if they are talking about someone else, I say, you don't mean me, you talking about them. And people who are close to me, they know what I'm talking about. My mom, Amanda, they'll be like, oh yeah, them. I mean them. I correct people. Even some people don't know that I'm doing it. Even sometimes I don't want to come across rude. Some of my members will be saying it. And when they say that, I'm deflecting it. I'm like, they're not talking about me. They're talking about. So manifestation definitely is an art. But like anything, the artist only is profound as you produce it, how deep you get into it, your practice surrounding it. So don't just be careful with what you say. Be careful what you allow people to say to you and around you.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want to manifest something, it's like when they say faith without work is dead. You have to put the work in and you have to really go in and say, this is exactly what I want. Not being confused, not having a kind of idea, but knowing exactly what you want and speaking exactly what you want into existence and believing it with absolute confidence and then putting the work in to improve until you get there.
I'm gonna tell you a story. It ain't really a story, but it's lightweight a story. So manifesting. It can take a long time to manifest
Yes.
something.
Yes.
It can take a long time and it don't have to. But the problem is we manifest half-assed. We don't what we were talking about earlier, we don't put the consistency in with it and we half-ass it. For me, manifestation is making it visual, putting it in a place where, just like you say, you keep it on your phone. I have quotes that pop up on my phone daily. If it's something, I had one on my phone for the longest that said "fuck what everybody think." You know what I'm saying? And you got to keep seeing that so you can train that. I keep things on my mirror, to goals and little things on my mirror that I want to achieve, so I can scratch them off mentally. And I don't even take them down. I keep an add more. You know what I mean? That's, as my partner so rightfully named his business. That's training your brain and letting your
Indeed.
body follow. You
Indeed.
know what I mean? So I looked at something. I looked at something, and I know this person, and I spoke to this person before, and I said, "Hey, you're ideal. You're ideal. You're the person that I dreamed of. You were my dream person at this period in my life. If I met you at this period in my life, you were the dream person. You were the one I asked God for. Didn't get it. Got heartbreak. Got all the other stuff that comes with it, but didn't get it. Right. Then I seen one, and it's like, yo, gotta have you. You're the prototype because you have a something in your brain that said, this is what I want now. This is my vision. To me, I like what them like the Real Housewives. Not all of them, but I like something about them. Something about them do something to me, right? But anyway,
Yeah.
you see that and you say, that's the vision, that's the goal. And then you have where you at now, right? Where you at now. And then you have to start questioning, God, what are you doing? So God will show you things in different ways, right? I told you, manifesting can come at any phase because you put it into the universe. The universe may not deliver it right there, but it'll come to you. And so I seen this person. Back then you would have been that person for me. And then you start looking at all the things now. A lot of it still can align, but then you start seeing all the red flags. And you have to realize that the person who would have fit, or that thing, I'm not going to even say a person, but whatever would have fit at that period in your life, where you at now, it may not fit. Yeah, some of the qualities and things that you like may be there, but it may not fit. Now, what you're looking for, God to show you what you want to obtain. He'll show it to you. He ain't gonna show you how to get it, but he'll show it to you. And now it's up to you to determine how you're gonna get it because he's gonna put you through the work. Now, where you at and where you at and what you're dealing with, at this point, it may not be what you were looking for then or what you're striving for now, but it may be what you needed in that moment in season. But then you have to start questioning, are you willing to let go of what's no longer serving the purpose to accomplish your new dream, even if letting go means cleaning your board and starting fresh. Cleaning your board and starting fresh don't mean starting over. It means coming to the board and recreating your ideas and reinventing and updating yourself so you can get to the next level. Because no matter if you go back, you already been there. So if you go backwards, if you take 100 steps backwards and 2 steps forward, you never made any progress. So you can't go back because everything you already achieved already took you through the missions. So now you have to, in order for you to grow and become the best version that God sees fit for you, or to receive the blessings that God is about to give to you, sometimes you got to let go and push forward. Sometimes you're going to burn some bridges too. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes if you burn a bridge, let that motherfucker burn. Stop trying to go back to everything because everything not meant for you to go back to. Sometimes you got to burn that shit. So burn that shit and go about your day. But I believe God will show you all. I believe God shows you all things, your past, your future, and your present. But again, it goes to what we said. It's the consistency. It's your dream. And you can't get to the dream without putting in the work. The dream is a goal that hasn't been obtained yet. And that's my take on that.